More than just a refreshing drink, great rosé is a wine to be taken seriously. The Rosé Wine of the Year is exactly that kind of wine, bringing oodles of elegance, character, and complexity. The Rosé Wine of the Year 2025 is... Congratulations to the 2023 Single Vineyard 5182 Rosé from Tefarira. Let's hear from the Flowerdays, who grew and made this remarkable rosé.
Hi, my name's Anna Flowerday. My husband and I are the owners and winemakers in Marlborough at Tefarira Wines. Tefarira is a Māori name which means the house in the sun. Our winery is one of the oldest in Marlborough, but also one of the smallest, and we have the oldest vines on our property as well. My husband and I bought the property in 2003. We're both winemakers by training, and we also both grew up with wine growing families. We really wanted to do our own thing and really wanted to be able to have kind of full control over every step of the process. So that was really kind of how we set out to start off here. We felt like it was really crucial for kind of making small high-end wines from Marlborough. We really wanted to have our own winery and our own vineyard because it meant we're complete masters of our own destiny. We can control every aspect of the growing. We've got our own winery. We've got everything set up for small batches. So it was very much with an uncompromising approach. It was financially a massive commitment, and I think sometimes you question that, but I think it really means so much to us now looking back that it has really stood us in really good stead for making wines that are truly some of the best in the country. All of those steps at the start and all of those hours and hours of slog is kind of exactly why we wanted to do this. So Jason and I kind of share the roles here. We're obviously both winemakers by training, so the winemaking is probably a team effort, or is a team effort. 95% of the time we're probably on the same page, so that aspect is good because it means we can make the wines together without killing each other, and then we kind of divvy up the rest of the job. The vineyard's very much Jason's baby. I do the sales and marketing and also the compliance and all the other, boring stuff he doesn't like doing. So yeah, really a team effort, us along with a couple of really passionate staff who we're really, really grateful for, is basically the whole team. Most of the year round, it's just 4 or 5 of us. We do all the really glamorous jobs and all the really not glamorous jobs. Yeah, that's everything that we're about. Yeah, so talking about the 2023 Single Vineyard Rosé. 2023 was kind of a dream vintage here in Marlborough. I've often called it the Goldilocks vintage because it was like not too hot, not too cold, just right. It was a lovely, nice, even growing season. But yeah, it's been a real journey. We've been making this wine probably just over 10 years now, and a huge amount of work and effort put into it. But at the end of the day, we just make rosé we like drinking. We love dry, savoury styles of rosé, and so that's absolutely what we're trying to do with our SV 2023 release. This sort of savoury style of rosé goes really well, obviously, with meat dishes. It's ideal for kind of like your summer barbecue, but equally it can be really nice with just like a platter of salami and cheese. It can go with, it's got that beautiful bright acidity from the Pinot component, so it can go really well with salmon and dishes like that. I think the longer I last in this industry, I really feel like wine's main purpose is to be delicious, and it's all the hard work that we've put in, that behind the scenes that you can't see, that just like, that's my favourite comment. If people in the tasting room are like, oh wow, I just really love this, I don't even know why. It's like, that's really awesome. That's everything we're trying to set out to do, is just make wines that are really a cut above the rest. To have our Single Vineyard Rosé recognised in the top is just amazing, and it's great to see all of the work we put in the winery and the vineyard has been recognised in this way. We want to make wines that make us proud, and getting this kind of recognition is everything we're all about.